Happy Monday and welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. We were on the radio together. I forgot what I was saying then. I forgot the story.
Where were we?
We're on the radio. We used to be, I mean, it doesn't sound like we used to be radio presenters, but I can assure you we had a radio show. But non-surprising, we got sacked. Maybe because we couldn't speak properly. And then we flew to Mallorca.
And then
what happened? We went to Bandcamp. We flew to Mallorca, we got very drunk, decided to start a podcast, and here we are.
And now we are sponsored by East Midlands Airport, Casa Hotel Group, and Redbrik Estate Agents.
I mean, if they stay on sponsoring us after that debacle.
Oh, of course they will. Talking of debacles, the alarm test.
Oh my God.
The first thing is, I forgot about it. All this build-up, I completely forgot about it.
You have been talking to me about it non-stop in the run-up. It's been like alarm, and you've been saying, shall I turn it off? Shall I leave it on? It's been like a thing. So I cannot believe that on the actual day it happened, you forgot.
Mate, I completely forgot about it. I was merrily driving along in my car and I got a text from you and the hubby saying, oh, did you hear it? I was like, hear what? And literally, I was like, what are they talking about? I was like, oh, yeah, it's the alarm. Didn't go off.
See, mine went off early. Mine went off 1 minute early.
Why is that?
Don't know.
Well, mine didn't go off until 18 minutes passed.
Yeah, well, this is, we were saying.
I mean, really panicking.
Guys, you should, Laura literally went into an absolute meltdown. She was like, what does it mean? Why are they late with my alarm? And basically, you were worried that if there was a real life emergency, you wouldn't know about it.
I'm 18 minutes late. You'll
be dead.
You'd be 18 minutes ahead of me, whatever the emergency is.
Yeah.
Why did that happen? Do we know?
Do you know?
I've not got a clue.
No. Did you didn't switch it off then, no?
Well, first of all, I thought I had. So when it didn't go off, I went, oh, maybe I did switch it off. Anyway, then I checked and I hadn't switched it off.
Oh.
So then that's when I started to slightly panic.
Yeah.
Panic?
Do you think
I did panic?
Well, obviously our phones listen to everything, don't they? Do you think your phone had heard you slagging it off? He was like, right, I'm going to play a trick on her and give you the alarm late.
Well, I wasn't the only one though. Like they just sporadically started going off like throughout the day for everyone. So
yeah, I saw loads of like Facebook statuses have been like, oh, I didn't get the alarm, or Maddie got the alarm and I didn't. And
it's Maddie.
I don't know, just made it up. No idea. I don't know. I was on a train later as well, and I had a few going off on the train. This was a good 2-3 hours afterwards. Weird.
I mean, it was a test, but like, get it right. I mean, it's not. Yeah. I don't have much faith. Do you? I mean, you're a minute early, so you're right.
Right. Yeah, I got it early, and I was quite happy about that. So,
well, a lot of people have turned them off now.
Well, do you know what? I kind of think there was a lot of build up about nothing. It literally like lasted 2 seconds, didn't it?
Well, I think because I got it in America for about a kidnap, I was kind of like, it's not a big deal. They do it in America all the time. Yeah. And also, a lot of people are like, it's because of a nuclear war. Mate, we're screwed. Even if they give you even if you're a minute early. What's going to happen? Yeah. Where are you going to get to?
It's not like I'm going to be okay from nukes if I get it a minute early.
Where did you go?
Underground somewhere maybe.
But where? Okay, you're in your house. How do you get underground?
My bunker.
Oh, your bunker.
I've got in the back garden. I built it this weekend. Just in case.
Just all panic, don't we?
Yeah.
We just start running around.
Well, so if anyone does survive, would you really want to survive in a world where there's been a nuke? Because there'll be nothing there. Everything would be
the films.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Would you want to be Will Smith in what's that movie where he's on his own?
Oh, God, I Am Legend.
Would you want to be that?
It would be worse than that. There wouldn't be any animals.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to know. If one's coming, do you know what? I'm going to turn my alarm off. And don't you text me and tell me.
It's coming.
I just don't want to know.
It's coming.
God. Right. Talking of Sunday, let's talk about Aldi.
Sunday yesterday. Yeah, God, that seems like ages ago, doesn't it? This is Wednesday.
Yeah, no, it's only Monday. So we got back from Florida and haven't done like a big food shop. Mm-hmm. So it got to Sunday, I was like, I need to get some food because the kids are like living
starving.
Yeah, literally long grain rice is about it. And mate, I went to Aldi on a Sunday.
Was it heaving?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't normally park in the Aldi car park on a Sunday.
My God. Aldi's bad. You have to prepare yourself, don't you, at the best of times.
Oh, God, yeah.
But on a Sunday, oh, my day. So I had to queue for ages for the till.
Oh, God, I
like
hate that.
it's ridiculous. And they start closing tills, opening tills. You don't know where to go. You get a bit like, oh God, which till are they closing? All of that.
People go so quick on the till. So that's an added stress, isn't it?
Well, so how do you sit with this? I was queuing. I looked behind me. There was a person behind me with a pizza. A pizza.
Right.
That's it.
Just the one.
Why would you pop to Aldi on a Sunday just to buy a pizza?
Oh, what?
A pizza. Honestly, I turned around, I looked him up and down. I thought, you stupid man. Who does that?
Well, I think I might go to Aldi on a Sunday for a pizza.
No,
but if I saw the size of the queues, I would abandon a pizza.
You wouldn't.
I go, nah, not today. I'll starve.
You can't pop to Aldi just to get one item on a Sunday. There should be someone outside warning people to turn around.
What? As in like, it's too busy, don't go in?
Are you just here for a pizza? If you are, turn around, go to Spa up the road.
You should be one of those people with the signs on saying that, like, are you here for a pizza? Don't bother.
Don't bother. So I looked at him, I thought, oh, damn it, because I had a full trolley.
Oh,
so I did that thing. You know, I said I was going to pay it forward because of my sunglasses. Do you remember?
Did you say,
I went,
do you want to go in front?
I didn't just do that. The person in front of me had a big old trolley. So I went, do you want to skip ahead of both of us? But I said it really loud because I thought, I'm going to put this person in front of me in a predicament.
So hang on a minute. Is this a good deed or is this not a good deed? I'm confused.
Because then the person turned around and they were like, oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah, mate, just skip to the front. He went straight to the front.
Oh, that's nice. He did get a pizza.
He got a pizza.
He went to
me
on a Sunday.
I saved that man 20. You know the sliding doors moment of your life? I might have helped him in his future day.
To do what?
I don't know. Maybe he's
the pizza.
Maybe he's a single man because what married man would be in Aldi on Sunday getting a pizza? Do you know what I mean? He's got to be single. Maybe 20 minutes late was his future wife.
Yeah.
Grabbing a coffee from Costa. Okay?
Right.
So I've let him go. Yeah. I've saved him the 20 minutes. She's pulling into Costa. He pulls out of the Audi car park. Oh, whoops, slightly bumps her car. She's like, oh, she gets out, he gets out, they meet, they marry. Bish, bosh, bash.
How has it come to this? We've gone from 0 to 100. This just because Laura's done a good deed, we've literally spiralled. They're now getting married. If you're listening, man, who bought a pizza, can you get in touch and let us know, please? Because we'd like to know if you met the love of your life because of Laura's good deed yesterday.
Oh, dear. How embarrassing. One more really quick thing. And when I went to bed last night, I was trying to get to sleep. It's very hard at the moment to get to sleep because of jet lag and shit like that. My husband was like, you lie really still in bed. How do you do it?
You do lie really still in bed. You do. I've said this to you. You're like a corpse. You don't move. I wonder if you're alive.
Even if I'm awake, I just lie there. I can just lie there.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, I can't stop thinking. I keep thinking of things. I was like, what you need to do is pop yourself in a movie.
Hang on, what do you
He
mean?
was like, what? And I was like, that's what I do to get to sleep. So I pop myself into a movie that I'd like to be in.
What movie?
It could be anything. I imagine myself doing things like, I don't know, maybe I'm walking through a park and someone's having a heart attack and I have to administer CPR.
And that helps you get to sleep.
Because then I imagine like if it's a man and his wife and I'm administering CPR, she'll be like, oh my God, isn't she amazing? And then I'll save his life. I just put myself in a movie.
This is a real insight into your head.
Imagine, it's a bit like manifesting. Not that I want to manifest anyone having a heart attack.
No, you don't want to manifest that.
But like I just think of like,
what other things? Tell us another scenario.
Mate, it's endless. Winning the Grand National, right? Or any Olympic medal. Yeah, I picture that. But not only that, I picture like the backstory of how I got there. But yeah, it helps me go to sleep.
How did I not know this about you?
Do that?
No.
So what do you think when you're lying still, waiting for yourself to go to sleep? What do you think about? Don't say nothing.
Well, no, it's not definitely not nothing. What do I think about? I don't know if I can't really tell you. I don't think. Right. Just, stuff.
I think we all know what right. We need to talk about bank holiday weekend.
Yes, we do. So coronation weekend. Have you got any plans, by the way?
No, well, I was going to discuss this off the pod with you because I need to know your plans. I'm footloose and fancy free.
I have got a plan for one of the nights, but the rest of it.
A plan with a pizza.
With a man. I am free the rest of the weekend. I actually want to I want to get knee deep in it.
Hang on, it's the 6th, isn't it? He gets crowned.
So is that the Monday?
No. Isn't that
The Saturday?
And
The
then
yeah.
and then the 7th, are you free?
Yes.
We've got a bottomless brunch to go to.
Yes. This is going to be good, actually. It's actually a coronation themed brunch with, get this,
So looking forward to this.
a coronation cocktail, guys.
God.
I mean, I'm a sucker for anything like that, like a little bit gimmicky. So a cocktail, I am in. Yeah, this is at Casa, so we're going to go, aren't we?
So we bang on about the bottomless brunch at Casa a lot. It's proving very popular. So if you do want to book a spot, you need to get in touch with them, because we had a meeting with them and they are, well, I think they're practically sold out.
Well, the normal ones, so they have their normal brunches. This is like an extra one, isn't it? They are completely sold out. They're so popular. So come along to the coronation one, and obviously we'll be there as well.
Holiday weekend.
Can't wait. We need to get some like little like flags or something, or I don't know, glasses or something a little bit, you know.
I'll leave that with you.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Right, we're going to do what's going on in the world. Was there something else we were going to do?
Yes, I just want to give you a little fact that I learned today.
Oh, God, here we go. Oh, God.
It's only a quickie. It's a real quick one, guys. But it's an interesting fact. You know seagulls?
Yes.
I think I saw this on something on Instagram.
I'm interested in this, actually.
Do you know how old seagulls live until?
No.
Yes.
I would say, well, they're birds. They can't live that long. 3 years? Stop it.
30
No, don't be
years.
stupid.
Seagulls
No,
can
they
live for
don't.
30 years.
Well, what do they do?
This blew my mind when I read it today. So basically, if you think about it, right, if we look out the studio window now and see a seagull, that seagull, if he's 30 years old, he probably remembers the 90s. Do you know what I mean? How weird's that?
They can't be.
Yeah, seagulls live until they're 30. I read it today. I just was like flicking through Instagram. I saw it on a little fact thing. I was like, no.
Well, they don't all can't all. They can't
I mean, obviously
all do that. Mind you, they eat a lot. Don't they? Eat well.
Yeah.
Do you know seagulls aren't actually a breed of bird as well?
What are they?
They're gulls. We just call them seagulls because they're by the sea.
But a gull's not birds, no?
Huh?
A gull's not birds. A gull's a type of bird.
Gull is a bird. A gull is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But we've put sea. We've created seagulls
Seagulls.
are the same as. So if you see, we've got loads of gulls in Ches,
Yeah.
tons of the bloody things.
Yeah.
But we call them seagulls. They're not seagulls.
No.
Neither are the ones by the sea.
Oh.
Otherwise, we'd call them like land gulls. Do you see what I mean?
I see what you
They're
mean.
just gulls.
Do you know what? You've learnt a lot today, guys. Seagulls are not called seagulls, and also they live till they're 30 years old. Do what you want with that.
Right, what's going on in the world? I need to talk about Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my God. Yeah, I want to talk about this as well.
Oh, talk about a Hollywood movie star living in real life in a Hollywood bloody storyline.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a film made about this, right? And Ryan Reynolds plays himself.
Sure, it's confusing. You don't actually know what's right or wrong. Right. So I kind of like saw this thing about Wrexham. I knew they'd bought it and all this stuff. It is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
And they've just only won the something league to go up to the
They've got
better
promoted, haven't they?
Anyway, there's a TV. They've done a documentary on it.
Oh, have they?
Oh my God. I
didn't
found
know
something
this.
for you to watch.
Is it out now?
Mate, they've been recording it since 2020. It's on Disney Plus. It's called We Are Wrexham. And I'm telling you, it is fascinating. They started filming that back in lockdown. They bought that.
Stop.
And it's got Ryan Reynolds in it all the way through.
I mean, all you have to say to me is Ryan Reynolds and I am there. In fact, should we stop the podcast and go and watch it now?
He's so good. Literally, I was watching it with my husband, and every time it comes on, I'm like, oh, he's so good looking. He's like, what? So you need to stop now. I was like, but he is so.
James.
Something about him.
Yeah. Do you know what as well I really like about him? I love the fact you can tell he's so in love with his wife, Blake, as well.
She's nice as well.
No.
He's just
divine.
great. He's like Jesus. That's
There you
what
go,
I would
guys.
say.
Ryan Reynolds is like Jesus.
Jesus. There's something. There's something about him. He's got an aura.
He's got the X factor, hasn't he?
I'd like to rub myself on him. That's what I'd like. So his aura would rub off on me.
Oh, God. I'd like to rub myself on him. There we go.
Right, okay. East Mids Airport.
Yes, we had a lovely, not a Zoom meeting with them. What's it called? It's
A team.
a team. So we're on video with them, weren't we? I was actually late,
carnage.
wasn't I, onto the meeting. So this meeting had been booked in with Joanne, obviously, and Amira, who does their social media, and you and I. And the timing was just all wrong for me. So I was driving in my car on the school run at the time, and I looked at my thing and I thought, oh God, we've got 5 minutes to this meeting. Anyway, I had to get petrol. I've been driving around on empty
on a wish
for days, and I thought, if I miss this next petrol station, that's me gone. I'm going to be a goner. So I thought, I'm going to have to stop, but that will take me like 5 minutes to get there, 5 minutes to do the petrol. I'm going to be late for this meeting. So I text you, didn't I? Going, I'm going to be late. Just tell Joanne I'm getting petrol, and I'll be on when I can. And you did, I think, didn't you?
I did, yeah. What I love is that we were like chatting away, and then on you come. Here she is.
On I bumble.
Driving. And he's like, send your camera off.
I'm like, it's fine, guys, don't worry. Phones falling down in the car everywhere. I mean, I must have looked like an absolute nut job.
You looked fine. But what I love is that they shared a screen, which I'm always I mean, if you can share a screen on Teams, you are head of tech of the
know
world.
what you're doing.
Yeah, well done. Anyway, Amira shared the screen, but all I could see was you.
All I could see was you.
So I was like, I can't see anything but Becky's big face in the mirror.
I thought you'd
But I
done
didn't
something
say
where you'd
anything.
put yourself on.
No, I didn't say anything because I thought, I'm just going to pretend I can see the screen. This is fine. You're like, I can't see the screen. I can see Laura. And I was like, we look like a right pair of buffoons. Honestly, every time.
Do you think Joanne loves it though? Do you think those guys are like, here we go? Because I bet they have lots of boring meetings, don't they, through the day, and a bit like, oh, hello. Then you mute yourselves, don't you, while you talk, and then we come on, hi guys.
I don't know. I think they might have to have a quick shot before they speak to us. I bet they have to prepare themselves.
Oh, I think they probably have to prepare.
Anyway, Joanne disappeared at one point, came back with a cardboard cutout of King Charles, didn't he? It was great.
But he literally went, I'm off to get Charles. And I thought he meant somebody else who was coming on to the meeting who works at the airport. And then he literally bumbled back on with this cutout of Charles.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing them on Thursday. Going to go and cause a bit of carnage at East Mids Airport.
We are, and also we're actually going to have some like personal drinks. Is that what you call it? Like
With Joanne?
He's coming, isn't he?
I presume so.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a little bit crunk with the guys from. Do people use that word anymore?
I don't know what that is.
So it's crazy drunk. Yeah, we're gonna.
I don't think people do use that word, Becky.
Do they not?
I think I might ban. Yeah, I'm not.
I quite like it.
You've said that a couple of times recently. Where have you got that from?
I read it somewhere. Right. I heard it on Instagram.
So we're going to get.
Well,
you can get crunk.
Let's get crunk, mate. Come on with the East Mids lot. Joanne, get to crunk it up.
In that song?
No, you've got to crank it up.
Do that then. We'll do that. Right, our mate for today.
Oh, this is
dedicated to a very special person.
It is. One person in particular, my mother. So this weekend, my mum and my brother came up to help me with the garden. We had a skip. It's always very exciting when you get a skip, isn't it? And you just think, oh, are we going to fill it or are we going to overfill it? What can we put in there? Like, it's exciting.
Are we going to fill it?
Yeah.
Or are we going to overfill it?
Like,
that is an exciting Saturday.
It gets the adrenaline going, doesn't it? You're like, oh, here we go. And then there's the added thing of people might, get in your skip. You're watching out, aren't you, for people getting in your skip.
Or nicking stuff from your skip.
Or nicking it. So anyway, that's by the by. We did fill the skip for the skip fans out there, okay? But my mum, she's a funny character, is my mum. And you've never met her before, which is crazy. So you were desperate to meet her this weekend. Anyway, my mum loves a job. Like, she's not very good at relaxing. She likes to be getting on with something and doing a job. So at one point, we needed a strimmer for the garden, right? Mm-hmm. And my mum was getting really panicked because I didn't have one. I mean, she literally looked at me like, how can you be my daughter? You haven't got a strimmer. I can't believe it. I was like, I don't even know what a strimmer is, mum. She went, has Laura got one? Text Laura, see if she's got a strimmer. And she was like acting like really desperate about it. I was like, all right, I'll see if Laura's got a strimmer. Did text you. Yeah. You had a strimmer.
Of course I did. Yeah.
So I was like, we'll come over on Sunday morning and collect it. You said you'd be out for a dog walk. Got my mum. She was in a bit of a rush to get ready. Drove her over and her hair was a bit all over the place. So, I mean, this might sound a bit rude, but I do say this to my mum. When my mum hasn't done her hair, it looks a little bit Ronnie Woodish. You know, Ronnie Wood from the Ronnie Stones.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers call her Ronnie Wood. We're like, oh God, here's Ronnie. when she gets up in the morning because she looks just like Ronnie Wood. And she looked like Ronnie Wood when we came to get the strimmer from your house.
I was coming back from my dog walk and you drove past and you ran down the road and you went, oi, oi. So I naturally just went, oi, oi, back. I was like, God, what a couple of chaps we are. Anyway, and then I thought, I'll wait outside my house. And I thought your mum might be a little bit nervous maybe of meeting me. I don't know why. I just thought maybe she doesn't want to meet me.
Oh, no, she'd want to meet you. She's probably a bit nervous. She's a bit of a nervy character.
And then you pulled up and then I thought, I'm just going to let her come to me. You know, I'm not going to force myself on your mum.
You were just... Thank you.
I had a strimmer and a broom.
You were stood against the wall just with a strimmer and
just
you didn't move.
I'm not going to, well, because I thought it's an attacking position. If I come at your mum with a broom and a strimmer, she's going to be terrified, poor woman.
That's what she'd do.
So I thought, no, I'll just be Hadge. And you got out of the car and I thought, if she doesn't want to get and say hello, that's fine. But then you're like,
come very considerate of you.
And say hello to my mum. And I thought, absolutely I will. Anyway, it was a very pleasant conversation. We kind of bonded on bad hair and gardening.
Yes. Tell you what she said about my garden.
Well, so I was like, did you get much done in the garden? She went, oh, yes, we've got quite a lot done. She went, Becky's garden is actually just very established. And I know exactly what you mean. I know established plants, yeah, they're the best kind of plant.
Well, you were both going back and forth and just using the word established like at each other. And I was like, what are they
established
talking about?
Established gardens are the best kind of garden.
Are they?
Babe. Yeah.
What is
Well, you don't have to do anything. All your plants are established. They don't need any replanting.
It means it's there.
Yeah, it's established.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just going to go around saying my garden's established.
And then I said, oh, you look like you've been gardening. And she went, oh, yeah, my hair. So she mentioned her hair. And I went, oh, don't worry about it. I haven't brushed my hair. I've just got a hat on. So then we talked about like covering up your bad hair days with a hat. I bonded, I think. Did she say anything when you drove off?
She thought you were very nice.
Oh, did she? I was a bit worried. She'd be like, oh, Becky, she looked terrible.
Oh, Becky, she looked a mess. Yeah. Mum can't talk. Turning up looking like Ronnie Wood. She thought you were very nice and very pleasant and very non-threatening because you didn't come over.
Come at her with a strimmer.
So well
don't want to do that.
Yeah. She was very funny though because the night before, my brother cooked some banging smashed burgers.
Right, I saw them.
He's a good cook, my brother. He's like, I'm going to make smash burgers. And I was like, what's a smash burger? But it was so
nice.
He basically smashes their burger.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyway, my mum wanted some rosé. She pulled out some rosé that she brought with her. Guys, I don't quite know how to say this.
This is bad.
I don't know if I can say it.
This is bad.
Oh God. Hang on. Oh God. Okay, give me a second and I will say
just say it. Rip a band-aid off. Say it.
It wasn't pale.
Oh God, it was dark. It was dark as Ribena. It was so absolutely horrific.
Did you see the colour,
mate? Did you see that bottle as she walked in the front door? I'd have been like, get rid of that.
I didn't see it. She was in a bag.
She sneaked it in. She knew.
She knew. And then she sneaked it out and I went, what is that, Mum? It's my rosé, Becky. And for anyone who saw it on my Insta stories, I was interviewing her on my Insta stories back going, Mum, what's this dark rosé all about? She went, it's got depth, Becky.
Yeah, and you went, take a sip, do a taste. She went, I don't need to. It's got depth. And I was like, the only depth that should have is depth in a drain. Poured away.
Bottom of the ocean.
I mean, I have to say, my mum wouldn't drink dark rosé. My in-laws, I mean, they not only do they not drink dark rosé, they buy pale rosé for me.
Yeah.
You need.
I've got to educate my mother, haven't I?
Has she tried pale rosé?
I think occasionally, and she doesn't seem to be a fan of it. But I'm going to keep working on it. She is not going to bring any of that stuff to my house again. She might have snuck it past me. It was contraband this time, but not again.
She was lovely. She was lovely. Right, that's it for today. So Tuesday tomorrow.
Yeah, back tomorrow.
Good day.